Boag Community Stadium in North Yorkshire, where the opening round continues at the 10th edition of the Women's Rugby World Cup. Our focus this evening is Pool B, where one of the pre-tournament favourites, Canada, take on Fiji. Canada, the second-ranked side in the world, the team, many are saying, that could upset the big guns of England and New Zealand at this World Cup. They get their tournament underway against the 14th-ranked side, the Fijiana. Fiji playing just their second.
Here for this first game at York Community Stadium, where the weather's playing its part too. It's a mild 19 degrees down here on the field. The sun is peeking out from behind those clouds.
Their opening game. And let's get up to date with the result already from Pool B. Expanded World Cup this time around, remember, 16 teams across 4 pools, top 2 from each group through to the quarterfinals. And what about a result for Scotland? 38-8 over Wales. Fran McGee with a hat-trick. That's a bonus point win for Scotland in there. Are a mix of mostly Drua players from Super Rugby W, some Fiji 7 stars, and a blend of them, some exciting young players who've recently been fast-tracked into the national setup. Both props, Lalani Senavutu and Tiana Robanaka-Dabu, are in their early 20s. Ditila Tawake, more experienced. She's also played for the Chiefs in New Zealand as well as the Drua. Jay Coates, another New Zealand-born player, alongside Mere Nakesa in the second row. Now, the back row all have military connections. Dana Moala plays club rugby for the Fiji Army. Number 8, Manu Komaitai, is a soldier in the Irish Guards in the British Army. Alfreda Fisher is in the Fiji Navy, and she's the youngest ever national captain. Halfbacks, Sataita Railumu and Salnieta Kinita will be important if Fiji are to put pressure on Canada and play in the right areas. Now look out for number 12, Josefina Nehamu. She's a player they're very excited about. She scored against the USA in a warm-up. She's next to 31-year-old Emma Adavita Longa in midfield. Pace and flair in the back three, as you would expect. Rebecca Tolle, Sevens Olympian Elizabeth Delawau on the wings. Fullback Litiana Vueti wins her first Test cap on a World Cup debut. Fiji bench, Naliva and Nalolo, just 2 caps between them. Lok Asenate Serevi is the daughter of Fijians.
World number 2, and this is a match day 23 that are worthy of that accolade. Cassil, Boag and a last-minute caller off the bench from Menin, providing the power in the front row. Back from her ACL injury that saw her miss out on the Olympics last year, Sophie de Goede will be raring to go alongside O'Donnell in the second row. A formidable back row of Crossley and Forteza on the flanks, and Sempt at 8. An exciting half-back pairing sees Peltier at scrum half and Perry at 10. And then captain Tessier in the centres alongside in-4 Simons, both looking to make their presence known. Bermudez and Corrigan providing the speed on the wings with Schell at fullback. On to the finishers. Kevin Rowe has opted for a 6-2 split. Satosi, Hunt and Montiel, the replacement front row. Brookeboom, Paquin and Smith will be looking to make their mark, with Seyi Manatafa and none other than Olympic Sevens captain Olivia Apps ready to make their impact.
Yeah, so many caps. 12 of the Fiji 23 play for the Drua in Super Rugby. The new captain, Alfreda Fisher, youngest ever skipper, just 21 years of age. Manu Komaitai, 4 tries for the British Army against the RAF in the Inter-Services Championship. Look out for number 12, Nehamu. She scored a try against the USA in the World Cup warm-up. She is one to watch. Canada unbeaten, they're 23, playing England in the PWR. There are 6 silver medal winning Olympians in this squad. Number 4, Sophie de Goede, missed that Olympic Games with an ACL injury. She is back, she will do the goal kicking. She is a key player for this Canada side. And what about the back line? We mentioned Alex Tessier, the captain. Her 61st Test match today. Perry at 10, missed the previous World Cup, got injured on the eve of the tournament. What a moment for her to start the run. Replacements to look out for. Kara Nasewa for Fiji, most capped Fijiana player in the squad, leading ball carrier in WXV3. Tyson Bukaboom for Canada, the most capped women's Canadian player of all time. We're ready to go. Pool B is under the tournament. 24-0 Canada lead Fiji at half-time. Tries to Sophie de Goede, Gillian Boag, Caroline Crossley. Corrigan got the bonus point score to take Canada to the break. 24 points to nil over Fiji. It'll be an interesting team talk for this Fijiana side. They had a couple of opportunities in that first half, just couldn't quite make the most of them. Canada, however, have been pretty ruthless. Stats first half, heavily in favour of the Canadian side, as you'd expect. Cat Merchant alongside. Some pretty telling numbers there.
80 tackles made for Fiji. You mentioned just how tiring that is on your body, and to be fair, only 12 missed in that 80, so they're putting in a really big shift there. But yeah, Canada, just the meters made, the carries, 83 carries and gain line success as well, 28 compared to just the 7 for Fiji.
Yeah, that will no doubt take its toll down the stretch as well. All that defensive responsibility for Fiji here, and territory dominant Canada. Possession evened up a little bit down the stretch, but a lot of the game was played in Fiji's half.
That was the problem, so even
the future is here.
Absolutely.
So Canada will be running right to left in this second half. 4 tries in that first half to challenge for the Rugby World Cup title in 2025. Canada 65, Fiji 7. That Cat Merchant was something of a statement.
Absolutely, a statement of what they can do, because they were physical, they had a really strong scrum, line-outs went really well, they got it out really nicely to their backs, they had the offloading game, they stayed in control of that game.
1,000 metres made, 152 carries, it was pretty dominant from start to finish.
Yeah, I think the whole way through the game, the meters made were double of what Fiji were doing. They kept really consistent with that, and only 5 penalties conceded as well, which is world class. Anything under 10 in a game is fantastic. Both teams did actually manage that, so a really great discipline game there.
Put some great performances out there. Well, here's our head-to-head, and I think this is fair enough. 6 tries for Schell, but Hamu was really, really good for Fiji at times.
I mean, yeah, you just have to look at this, the meters made, and you can, the 12 carries as well, and offload, 9 tackles made. She really did, and a team that got pumped, let's call it how it is, she really managed to step up, and we said her name a lot of times, so in a losing team to be that standout player is always so much harder, so thought she was...
It's the context, the important context in Pool B. Remember, bonus points in operation at this World Cup. Scotland got a big result down in Manchester early today against Six Nations rivals Wales. 5 points for them, plus 30 points difference, but Canada plus 58. And of course, the try bonus point here with the big 65-7 win over Fiji. So after round 1, it is Canada and Scotland. Remember, 2 pool games still to play that have the jump in Pool B. By Sali, and his results from today opening round. Look at that from Australia, Samoa, lowest ranked team at this tournament. That's 73-0. That's a big result for the Wallaroos in Pool B. Mentioned the result for Scotland, 38-8 over Wales down in Manchester, and a hat-trick for Fran McGee in that game. Well, you think about a hat-trick, how about a double hat-trick? 6 tries for Julia Schell, and a 65-7 win for Canada over Fiji in Pool B. So Canada go top, and then later on, down in Exeter, an all Six Nations affair between France and Italy. France a bit for that one. So full time here at the York Community Stadium, 65-7, Canada over Fiji. A big result for the second-ranked team at the tournament. They are well and truly up and running. Thanks for your company here today, wherever you have been watching on from. It's been great to have you with us on behalf of the whole broadcast team. We'll see you tomorrow here in York for the Black Ferns against Las Leonas. Plenty to look forward to. Thanks for joining.